Hi, Sue.
Hi, Louise.
Welcome to the best queer adjacent podcast in the UK.
This is Table Manners.
Soon come.
Come soon. Depart.
You're going on Table Manners and talking about how food applies to class.
Yeah.
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 They're not ready.
No.
How are you doing, Susan?
I'm gorgeous, thank you, Louise. And how are you?
Good, thank you.
Nice.
I am in full summer party mode.
Why?
Because I'm going to Glastonbury tomorrow. Wee. Back of the net. 5:30 departure with the lads in the minibus. Come on.
Who's driving the bus?
Callum, and he's driving it back as well. Ooh.
Callum's off the bag.
Callum's off the bag.
Is he actually?
No.
Oh,
I can't say that. Okay, start again.
okay. Who's driving the bus?
Callum.
Oh, is he on the bag?
No.
He's never done it.
No. Take two.
Oh, who's driving the bus?
No, from the top.
Where are you going?
Hi, Sue.
Hi, Lou.
How you doing?
So good. How are you?
Yeah?
Yeah.
You look well.
I feel unwell.
Really like your outfit today.
That's crazy because I look like I'm in pajamas, but
Yeah, but
I think it's giving like celeb.
sometimes it's effortless. You know what I mean?
I really like your outfit.
Thank
Why
you.
have you got a new outfit?
Because I'm going to Glastonbury. I am going to Glastonbury, actually. Yeah.
Going to Glastonbury.
I'm only going to see this band called Kneecap. I don't know.
No, I never heard
I
of them.
haven't heard any of their music,
Me
but they seem
neither.
like cool guys.
Me Kneecap either.
Joking, shout out Kneecap.
Shout out Kneecap.
I probably won't go just because I think it will be the most busy thing in the world.
Yeah.
Love your work, and proud of you guys, but
Skip it.
I'm not down for that crowd
No.
crush. Isn't
Who
it?
else is on?
Who else is on?
Is Charlie on?
The 1975.
Okay.
Uh,
Bit you.
Charlie XCX.
Yeah.
Alanis Morissette. The Scissor
Ironic.
Sisters. Turnstile. I'm quite excited to see. I feel like James Casper would like Turnstile.
Yeah, very James Casper vibes. Shout out James Casper.
Rod Stewart.
Hate.
Yeah.
He needs to.
Olivia Rodrigo.
Good for you.
So yeah, very excited for that. I feel like we're entering full party season,
Yeah.
as it were, in the UK and in France, as it turns out, because it seems like all of East London was in Paris on the weekend.
But there's been mixed reviews, as there is every year.
Well, I'm gonna be real with you, Sue.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what it was until this year.
Do you not know?
No.
Like Carnival, but in France.
So
the fun thing was basically this year. I think what's really funny about it was every French person was like, "London people don't come," and then everyone in London was like, "If you tell us not to come, we're coming." Godspeed.
right,
So everyone went, but I've seen mixed reviews. I think everyone that I know that went had a lovely time.
yeah.
But then like, you see people on TikTok being like, "That was the worst thing I've ever been to ever."
Zoe went,
Zoe went.
and review from them.
I think good. I mean, I haven't spoken to them, but they were DJing, I believe.
Yeah.
A few other friends went, and they all looked like they had a good time. The stories looked popping. I
Yeah.
think Alvin went.
You've never had any interest in going?
I'd go.
Yeah.
I'd go everywhere now.
It feels-
I just fancy party. I'm just like well out of it.
To my untrained eyes, perhaps, it feels like the new East London flavour of the week.
Really?
Yeah. It was
What, like
Brazil.
Marseille?
It was Brazil, then it was Marseille, now it's Fête de la Musique.
I think they're all doing the same thing though,
Yeah.
because I feel like we're all about to go to Marseille, because we are all. I'll see you in August.
It's just that
Marseille.
there's a specific type of person that is just constantly on holiday, partying.
I know, and I wish it was me.
Yeah. No, yeah, and I have no resentment
Next
to that
year
person.
I'm gonna do Prima, and then I'm gonna do Fête de la Musique, and then I'm gonna do Glasto, and then I'm gonna do Marseille like I'm doing this year.
Babe, I'm really sorry you're not going to do Glasgow because it's a fallow year.
Well, I'm not going to do a Glasto then. Didn't want to do it anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to do Glasto. So for that week, I'm just going to take G.
You're going to be...
For Glastonbury, girl. So I'll take a 1.5 of a good time.
Guys, we really
We're joking about drugs, guys.
don't endorse GHB.
We actually really don't.
Never do
Like,
that
never
drug.
done it, won't do it. It's stupid.
Never done it, we'll never do it.
But it is the fallow year at Glastonbury.
And it is sometimes funny to joke about it.
Yeah.
And you can joke about something and not endorse it.
100%.
You'll be playing it in 2 years anyway, babe.
Good for Walty. Walty.
And so will I.
Yeah.
I have realised that, like,
Exactement.
it's obviously like bucket list to play Glastonbury.
Bucket.
But like there's also, not going to name any names, there is clearly like a last minute scramble for like just anyone
Everyone's
to play.
just posted today, I'm playing Glastonbury. I'm like, when did you figure that one out?
Yeah.
Yesterday.
So I saw someone post like, I didn't know until I saw my name on the bill, so I guess I'm playing.
Whoa.
And it's like, I know people that, I think the DJs especially, because they have...
the DJ, I think it's the
the
DJ.
DJ is full to the bottom of the
just
pub.
make it out.
And it's not like... People seem to think like, as you would with most festivals, like if you're playing it, it's like, oh, do you get guest list or something? Or it's like, even people have asked me, like, because they know I work in music, do you like, oh, do you ever get like free tickets? Glastonbury is like...
The one place
where you never get anything.
They don't give out for free.
And it's so bad that like a lot of DJs who play, none of the big ones, but like they're playing and they don't even have a ticket.
Yeah.
Like I know someone that's playing 3 sets and they don't have a ticket, and they can't play unless they get a ticket before tomorrow, which is mad.
They should get, okay.
So DJs are at the real bottom of the pile. You know, as they should be.
Bits fun.
But yeah, also a lot of festivals at the moment. There's one in Portugal called Waking Life, which I wondered if you knew about. It's like, it reminds me of the people I went to university with that are very nice people, completely detached from reality. Yeah, love mushrooms. Yeah. Yoga retreat, psychedelic. Yeah, yoga retreat at parents' second home.
Yeah.
DJs only.
Dreadlocks.
Really sweet people. Absolutely. Can't handle them for more than 5 minutes.
Yeah, and they can't handle life.
Yeah, but apparently a great festival. So if anyone went to Waking Life,
good for you, Gail.
Dubs in the chat. Also, we had bludfest last weekend.
Yeah, we did. People queuing up and camping outside.
Seriously?
Yeah. People love your blood. Have you seen that girl on TikTok that's obsessed with him? And she's like an older woman. She says that she talks to him in a higher realm than David Bowie. No. Have you not seen it? It's sick. She's from Manchester. She just goes on and on. It's sick. It's actually really sad though, obviously, because mental illness, but...
Right.
Do I watch every single video? Damn right.
It's like, I think... You know how, like, when Brexit happened, it was like, well, I guess from my social circle, I was like, oh, like, there's no way Leave will win.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it's like, it's the same with Youngblood. It's like you escape your London bubble, and it's like you realise that Youngblood is huge.
Yeah, oh, he's massive.
But like
he's
Milton
skinny at the minute.
Yeah.
On the pen.
He's on
his M-pick.
On the filler.
Yeah.
He's
fit though.
Really?
He's not ugly, is he?
Have you listened to his album?
Girl.
No, because
I've barely got time to listen to my own music, let alone Youngblood's music. Fucking hell.
It's like
fucking hell, where the fuck the function?
Because I've never actually listened to his music. I've always just found him so unbearable.
Yeah,
in
I
interviews.
reckon he'd be kind.
For sure.
Is that when he does it? When he did the thing, that girl was self-harming, and he goes, "When you think about that, just remember me doing this."
Oh my god,
do it. That is so us when we meet people who listen to the podcast. Don't self-harm, guys. Just remember us doing this.
But it's like I've never listened to his music, so I was like, I'll give it a try.
Yeah.
Just because I wanted to talk about him today, and I didn't realise how big he was.
Is the album good?
It's awful.
Oh.
Like so bad. Yeah. It's like, you know how like when you kind of, you know, you have inspirations and you combine them, like you take different elements maybe. What Youngblood does, right, is he, instead of like combining elements, he just like, okay, this is the Oasis song. Yeah. This is the U2 song. This is the 1975 song. Christ. This is the Cure song. This is the John Lennon song. Yeah. And the lyrics are so funny. I've brought some lyrics too.
Please read.
There's a chance I won't see you tomorrow, so I will spend today saying hello, and all the hopes and dreams I may have borrowed. Just know, my friend, I leave them all to you. And I love this one, Sue, because
that makes no sense.
It makes no sense, and it also quite often in Youngblood's lyrics, he kind of paints himself as this altruistic, just don't worry about me.
Yeah, I'm fine.
This is all for you.
Youngblood. Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause I want to feel good emotions in this lovesick lullaby.
Sorry.
That one does actually kind of bang though, but it is just an Oasis song.
I want to feel emotions.
'Cause I want to feel good emotions in this lovesick lullaby.
dreadful.
It's just like Oasis, basically. Anyway, and then my final and third one, I bought some hash from a dealer in a pathetic attempt to impress my friends.
No. Here we.
But they didn't like it, so I kept it all to myself instead. Then I went back to the man's house, and he completely fucking changed my life. He told me this story about a lovesick lullaby.
That's dreadful.
I
wrote a song about picking up the other day.
That's the third verse, and he's just like, he's like to the songwriters, he's like, stand back, guys, I've got this one. And they're like, are you sure? He's like, no, I've got this story about me picking up the other day. It's going to be great.
I went back
and they're like...
It just didn't happen.
Anyway, what was your story about? What was your song about picking up?
Well, it's called The Girls, and it's about trans community.
Okay.
And it's like me and the girls, we want to get old. We don't believe all the shit we were told. But the first verse is like...
We want to get old.
Well, because me and the trans girls, we want to get old instead of having a life expectancy of 35.
Love that.
So the actual song does eat, but... The first verse is like, sorry, asked how I was doing. Does everyone have 20 quid? That's how I've been coping. See what I mean?
See, bars.
Say yes and I'll pick up. Sorry, asked how I was doing. Can everyone send 20 quid? That's how I've been coping.
See.
Do you know what I mean?
And that's...
But I don't do drugs.
There's humour, there's realism. That sounds like something someone would actually say. I don't do drugs.
I actually don't know, guys.
Whereas...
Everyone's making out that I made myself out as a crackhead.
Youngblood is like always, it's just like this vibe of like, I'm so crazy, I'm so fucked up, but the maddest thing happened to me. And it never feels real.
Yeah, because he's just like fake, and he's a Disney Channel.
And there's no humour or self-awareness. But anyway.
Us. Us talking.
Yeah, me talking about telling people to do coke on a Charlie XCX clip. That was rough.
That was rough.
But funny.
Bit of a lol. Well, yes.
What else have we got on our list today, Susan? You've got...
I got my nails taken off.
Oh.
First time I haven't had acrylics this year. Natural nail.
The first time you haven't had acrylics this year?
Yeah.
How does it feel?
I can close my fist.
Yeah.
So I will be scrapping Louis later.
Come on.
But yeah, it doesn't feel like anything.
Preparing for our Misfits fight. I'm fighting HS Tiki Toki. You're fighting Bonnie Blue. No, I could never.
I could never fight God. I am fighting. Who am I fighting? Oh, what's that faggot called? Max Belegday.
I don't know who that is.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay, you've got a few interesting topics down today, my love.
I can't remember what I put.
Giving people space or boundaries.
Hard thing.
What's
because I don't know. You don't know what you mean to me.
Beautiful.
That was really nice. But just in general, as an adult, I find everything hard. Not that I even feel the need to give anyone space or have boundaries. Don't know why I put this down, to be honest. But I thought it was an interesting topic, especially... So, for example, we had a conversation last time about friends. And then, like, when a friend is like, I don't feel like you're investing enough in my friendship, or they're like, or I think that my friend's not investing that much in my friendship. How do you as an adult like go around that? Do you know what I mean?
But
because it's like, oh, it's someone like, oh, I'm angry at you, and then it's like, all right, well, I'll leave you alone for a bit. How long's a bit? Because I'm just kind of like, I'm like a sorter out there then, and do you know what I mean?
Right. Has this happened?
No, it actually hasn't happened. I really don't know why I put it down. I just thought it'd be interesting. My life's actually perfect.
I think in my case, I give people too much space rather than checking in enough. Because
I do that thing where, like, if you've bothered me, I'll just ignore you forever. Until you like ring me and like ask me to sort it out, because what I do is I stop talking to you for a couple of days, and then I feel embarrassed that it's been a couple of days, and then the days just get longer and longer and longer, and then I'm just so embarrassed that it's been 3 months and I haven't spoken to you. Do you know what I mean?
Easier to just never go back now.
Yeah.
I've been so bad at getting back to people. Shout out my brother Mark. Sorry I haven't got back to a really sweet voice note.
I'm the same at the minute.
Shout out to my mum. But I brought this to therapy on Monday.
Yeah. Did you?
Because, well, and apologies to our listeners, because I feel like I did slightly talk about this, but I guess it's developed. There's news. So my issue is, right, that I feel like I am She's already yawning, guys. No, it's okay. I hate when people.
Hey, say, am I boring you?
Yeah.
You've done it to me twice on this podcast.
No, because you went on your phone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did.
Yawning. Sometimes you can't help a fucking yawn.
No, you can't help a yawn, and sometimes you have to Google the celeb team, which you dreamt about.
Yeah.
Sorry, carry on.
Dreams are always boring.
I've been having weird dreams.
But
I've been taking 5 milligrams of melatonin every night.
Okay.
And I've been having the most groggy sleep, so I've got to start doing it because I wake up in the morning furious. But you carry on with your point.
Right. So my therapist was like, right. Well, I was like, I feel like I am doing too many things that are just like selfish, like purely rewarding for me. So like I would classify like this podcast, music, anything on social media, like dating, drinking, quick stuff, selfish, fun stuff, and then there's like the other side of the coin that's still like fun and rewarding, but is like nurturing your relationships, doing something nice for the people you love. Work, I don't know where it falls, is like you could put it in either one. And he's like, you need to think about it in terms of like what you feel like you're doing too much that's in just the pleasure center quick thing. You need to do things that occupy the vendor, the overlap. Do you feel like you lean either way more, like in terms of like?
Yeah, I'm definitely with you. I do like the quick thing. I'd like go out for a drink instead of actually like, I mean, even when you came, Bill brought it up. He was like, what's happened to your hobbies, Sue? And it's tea. Like the whole reason why I quit my job is to like invest time into myself, but instead I'm going for lunch. And like, which is still a good thing. And you know,
and part of the job.
I'm part of the job, but I do think like I need to find the thing that makes my heart sing, because for the next time that I burn myself out by being too social or by partying too much or like whatever, I'll be like, why haven't I invested time into making clothes for myself or finger painting
fingering
or starting my OnlyFans once and for all. We're
like Icarus. We're flying too close to the sun. What's a good example of something that you would do that falls into the other side of the category? Like
so for example, today I haven't exercised because we literally got up, I was in groggy mood, and then we went to get nails done, me and my wife, and then we got a coffee, and then we came back 8, and now you're here. Like I will do it today, but like I can't wait to do yoga and like do my affirmations and stuff, because it's just a second to yourself and a slice to yourself, and realistically I should wake up like an hour before and like do that, but actually after this I'm going out for lunch, and then after that I'm going to a session, so I won't be able to do it until like 11 tonight.
It's non-stop, guys.
It is non-stop.
It is non-stop. I know we complain about our lives.
No, it's not. Yeah. It's
and we're so grateful. And please keep giving us money, guys, please. Because Sue needs to get her nails done. And I need to get my BBL.
Yeah. Louie needs to get her breasts done.
And can you comment below if we are complaining too much?
Yeah.
Because we may just need a slap around the face.
Yeah. Did Drew and Anya complain?
They must have.
Probably,
They must have. They're the complaining types. I love them still.
I've never really listened to them. I just see clips.
I think they're really funny. And the Greta thing was an L, but it was also
we love
like
Greta
take
on
a joke.
this poddy.
Yeah, Greta's shine. I see you shining, B.
I see you shining, Gret.
Perfect segue into another topic you had down, which was what would peace look like?
Yeah, in your life. Okay, so for example...
Oh, I thought you meant like
in
geopolitically.
The world, girl.
Let's not do that.
What would peace look like in your world? Because I have these moments. I have these moments. No, but like as of recently, like for example, on Monday last week, a few of my friends came round and my wonderful wife cooked them food and we all had a lovely time. And at the end of the night, we were both just sat out here, literally just sat in silence, and I was like, oh, this is peace, like this is happiness. But when you're experiencing it, you don't feel anything. Just as much as today, I don't really feel anything, positive nor negative. And then it's like, well, I don't feel bad, so then surely this is happiness.
You don't realise that the moment was so serene until it's gone.
Like today's been a very serene day. My life is much more serene than it ever has been. But then when you're experiencing it, it's not like a boost of dopamine.
Yeah.
It's more, you're just fine.
You're just
like
fine.
Today I just feel fine.
And is that how it's meant to be? And is that a fact of life that you're never going to be able to like
chill out,
fully enjoy or appreciate how great a moment is until at least the end of the day or something?
Yeah.
Or are we living life wrong? And it's like, actually, no, we need to be more present.
I don't know. I really don't know. Because I don't know what the right thing, because realistically, if I was being more present, I'd probably go to sleep after this. Do you know what I mean? I feel tired.
Yeah.
However, I'll have a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
And I'll go to fucking lunch. And then after lunch, I'll go to a studio session. Do you know what I mean? Because then capitalism kicks in and real work kicks in, you know?
But also it does sound like you do need just a minute for yourself, but also you would know yourself that you want that shit.
Yeah.
You love that shit.
I need to be rich, girls.
And you have a great work ethic.
Thanks. So do you.
Thanks. But what would peace look like for you?
Massive house.
Yeah.
Garden.
But would it?
And people to leave me alone. Genuinely, peace would look like... No, and I'm going to be so real to you all, guys. My whole thing is I'm going to do this until I've got enough money to buy a house and to successfully never work again. I'll stop. You'll never.
Really?
I've exposed too much of myself. Oh, I write it down all the time in my diary. I've actually read it to Bill many times.
That really surprises me.
My intention is to go, release some good albums, sell out tours, stuff like this. I'm gone ski, babe. You think I'm carrying on? Nah.
I feel like your mind's too crazy.
Yeah, no. Exactly. That's
not crazy. Your mind's too...
I don't want to share this shit.
You have too much of a work ethic. Like, and you're not good at chilling.
No, but I want to be. I feel like that's the thing. I'm not good at chilling because realistically I can't chill yet. Like I can chill more than I used to be able to chill. But I still can't chill out. I can't stop now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like you have to go on and get on and do your thing. And I do love everything that I do and passionate about. But realistically, like we were talking about at the pub the other day, they're like, if you won the lottery, what would you do? And everyone, like my friend Harry was like, I'd still write films, but I'd just do it comfortably. That's all I do all my time because he's a writer. But do you think I'll do music?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Really?
Absolutely not. No, absolutely not. Can't know what to say anymore. I'm rich as fuck.
I think I would.
Babe, no. The only reason I do anything is because I was told the stuff that I can do is monetizable.
Music. You picked the worst one.
It's the only thing I was told I was ever good at.
It's like you tried to get a protein source and you picked like...
Am I not doing it?
You picked like lentils.
But like, am I not doing it?
Actually, lentils is kind of low-key a good protein source.
So this is the gag, is it's like, well, I've gone and done it. Do you know what I mean? And I'm doing it.
Yeah.
So this thing, it's like, it's taken me much longer and realistically I should have just gone and worked at Greg's or something, but I'm doing it.
What are you on about?
Do you know what, girls? I'm actually not well today.
No, I think...
I had a Domino's last night. And then this morning I had a sausage sandwich and I feel really sick.
What did you get on your Domino's?
Domino's pizza?
Yeah, what type?
No, do you know that Azealia Banks thing?
No.
Oh, Domino's pizza? Anyway, I had a vegan one, which is actually really lovely. And then we got a side of wedges and also chicken fingers. Oh, it was fucking bliss.
Chicken kickers from Domino's. Oh, my days.
I wonder if he can hear us.
Bill got tuna and sweet corn.
See if we can get it answered. The flavour of pizza Bill got last night was... One more time.
American Hot.
American Hot.
My favourite.
See, we did it.
So good.
Manifested it. It was like God calling down.
Just circling
that
back.
Was really funny. Thanks, Bill.
Thanks, Bill.
I feel unhinged today.
Let's lean into it.
Okay. Lean and bot.
I like it when you're unhinged.
Yeah, I feel quite unhinged.
I
feel like a crackhead. I'm like this.
Yeah. But I think you kind of cooked until the I should just work in Greg's point. I appreciate that you're not like... I appreciate your honesty of like...
Do you not dream of stopping?
No.
I don't want to be validated by the internet anymore. Not anymore.
No, but
Forever.
I love making jokes.
Imagine
and
giving it up.
I love making music.
Imagine giving it up. Like that is crack cocaine to me.
No, that's terrifying to me.
Imagine having a thought and being like, I don't have to tell everyone about this.
Yeah, but Sue, we're sick in the head. We're always going to have that.
No, but you can get rid of it because you'll be so sad.
No, we can't.
Yes, you can.
We can never get rid of it. We're doomed.
No. I definitely I'm going to get rid of it. One day I'm going to come offline. 5 ever.
What's your favourite thing to do in the world? Like what?
Don't ask me because I cry because I don't know. Genuinely, things I like to do is lay in bed.
Yeah, that's fine.
With my wife.
Yeah.
Like doing that. I like laughing with my friends.
Yeah, me too.
That's probably about it.
But I also like the feeling of when you feel like you might have written a hit is like crack. Or when you come up with an idea that you're like, oh my God, that's so good. That's
I love to sing.
That's my crack.
Yeah, nice.
You love to sing, but you don't feel like... I'm kind of envious of you that you're like more... Like the first thing you said was about love. Yeah. Basically.
But my thing, like, that's like honestly the only thing that I love in life, genuinely.
Yeah.
Is like my favourite thing in the world is just like laughing. Yeah. With people.
Same.
And having a kiki. I love singing. I think singing, when you hear people singing in groups, it makes me cry. I think that's just like really powerful. Obviously, songwriting's good. I love songwriting. I love writing. I've been writing a lot more of my book.
Okay.
I'm a narcissist.
Lean into it.
Lean and bop.
Gun
lean.
Bop.
Keisha, Becky. But I think that
really showing off your knowledge of UK rap music.
Yeah, I just don't have it.
Lean and Bop and Keisha and Becky.
We've got Bree Runway in my head. That's the closest to get to UK rap. Oh, Lady Leisha.
Let's be frank like Lampard.
Chai Cartier.
You put me on to Chai Cartier.
I love Chai Cartier. It's Chai, not China. No, wait, what is it? It's not Shy, it's Chai. My name's China. Sick. So good. Bap. Can't remember my point. Oh, yeah. Like, love making music.
Yeah.
And like, it's my favourite thing to do, and the only thing that I feel like I can do. However, once I know that I feel like I've written some good songs, and when they come out and inevitably go multi-million, I'm not going to keep chasing the high of trying to chase multi-millions. I just like, here's an album. Or I might be one of those artists that just is like, here's an album, bye.
That's so
I want to do Miley Cyrus, and eventually, if I don't need to tour, I just won't tour.
Yeah, I do question whether that crack feeling I get of, oh my God, I might have thought of something really good here, is it more internal, where it's like, oh my God, I've captured exactly what I wanted to say?
Yeah.
Or is it more like, oh my God, people might love this?
Yeah, exactly. You need to work out what that is.
Yeah.
Or not, because also I think if you start working out now, like, I feel like there's a lot of like ignorant bliss for me at the minute, because I'm just kind of like, I don't know what the answer is, but I just now need to complete it and do a good job. The opportunities in which I've been given, and then I'll panic about it later. But to stop would be, to not expose myself on the internet every week would probably be something that eventually I'd like to get used to.
Yeah.
Though I'm very much enjoying it, I feel like everybody knows I don't not say anything. What
do you mean? As in you're never not talking?
Well, yes, but also, yeah. Well, yeah. But also, like, if you go back, you probably, like, if you put now saying, who's so I think from Straight Leave into ChatGPT, I think they'll be able to give you a pretty decent history of my life.
Yeah. God, I haven't done that yet.
I don't want to do that ever.
I actually don't know if we would, because I think it's up to like 2022 or something. Well, actually, it might be due for you. I don't think it would for me.
Well, no. Well, then we'll have to wait for a couple of years. But like, if you did it,
can't wait.
It's just kind of like, and then that's that. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, and then everyone knows everything about you. Like, it's like, I feel like I've shared everything. Not that that's a bad thing. Yeah. Did I tell you about my therapist kept saying that I kept saying my life was weird? I think I said that in this episode. Can't stop thinking about that.
What? It is weird.
It is weird.
It's completely bizarre.
But
you're like kind of famous, but also not famous.
Absolutely not.
You're in like
kind of a man, kind of a woman. You're kind of straight, kind of not.
No, but this is what the EP's about.
Yeah.
Great work by me.
I really want to change my bio to the
management
EP name.
Thanking me right there.
Yeah.
You want to change your name? The EP name?
No. I want to put it in my bio, because I just don't know how we're going to announce all this stuff, because it starts coming out in July.
That's fine to put in your bio. That's like kind of
the build up to it,
teasing it, awareness.
Yeah. I want to tell everyone, but like, it's actually the only secret that I've got left at this point.
Also, it's not like, even though the name is great, it's not like the big reveal. The big reveal will be the artwork, probably.
Yeah.
And it's like, whoa,
wow,
this is happening.
Yeah.
Whereas like the
Have you seen the artwork?
It's like no, I haven't.
Have you not seen the first
It's like
single
when an
artwork?
artist changes their display picture on Instagram
Yeah.
or on
Just wanna see it.
Spotify, and you like know that something's coming.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
it's like it's just generating excitement. So I think you should do that.
Do you want to see the artwork?
I would love to see the artwork,
For the first single, anyway.
but they can't see it.
Yeah, basically shot by Paul Perelka, who we love.
Paul Perelka, friend of the podcast. Oh my!
For the song.
It's giving Remain. Hit me. Wow. Guys,
It's kind of silly.
she cooked.
Girl.
She cooked.
It's gonna be good.
When's it out? Do we know yet? We're not saying.
Babe, less than a month. If it goes the way that things are going.
Okay.
Next month, July.
Don't fuck it
July.
up, distributor.
And then it's like actually like that's it. It's go time. And then
Okay.
it's like and then we're running. And then 6 months down the line you'll have a project.
And then Primavera next year.
Primavera next year.
Okay, great.
You never bloody know.
That's what peace looks like. Sue going to Primavera.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've got to-do lists down here.
I need to start doing them. And I also need to start doing calendars and actually writing down everything that I'm going to do that day. I can't just have
You don't use a
seeing
calendar?
Louis.
Oh.
What am I doing with Louis that day? Do you know what I mean? Or it would be like lunch with this person and then that's it. And then in the like I forgot that I had a session today. So I got a session this evening.
Mm.
And now I'm like, oh actually my day's been full from start to
Do you
finish.
put it in like...
No.
Yeah,
I
I
just,
just put
like,
it all
spatter.
day.
Yeah. Same.
3 things, fine.
It was
But now
today was
you-
nails done, straight diva, and then I got lunch with Reese later.
And then...
Forgot to put the session in tonight, but that's fine because I'm still gonna go.
That's a pretty great day.
It's been a lovely day,
Yeah.
but I'm still working out my day job. I've got 2 more days of my day job left.
My friend Angus is one of the most organised people I know, and he doesn't put anything in a calendar. And I don't know if it's just because he has a really boring job,
Or
no
is
offence,
autistic.
or he's autistic. I'm really good at making to-do lists. I'm not so good at doing everything on the to-do list.
Yeah, I know, I really am. But then once you're doing your to-do list, I think there's like certain jobs that just don't fall onto my to-do list. So
Mm.
for example, like I'm getting a lawyer at the minute, because I'm suing you for all that you've got. And just like I had to just sign up to their like app thing,
Yeah,
and I just have been putting off for days, and I did it today, and I was like, that literally took 2 minutes,
right.
and I could have just done it.
Do you do like incredibly small tasks at the start of your to-do list, like
No, I just
wake
no.
up, make a coffee,
See, that's not on a to-do list. That's life.
have a wank,
Oh, yeah, and I had one of those today.
and then you're building
Or
momentum.
Probably why I'm stressed out.
God, we do love talking about wanking.
We love it on my body.
Okay, and that was to-do lists. Weirdest food craving you also have
Do you think
down.
I'm being weird today?
No.
I feel really weird today.
Well, you're being a bit weird, but it's funny.
I feel like a bit cracked out.
Yeah.
But I
I'm
don't
a
know
bit
why.
cracked out as well, but
I feel like a crackhead. I feel like I don't know whether it is like the melatonin. Yeah, it's like, but I don't know whether it's the melatonin.
it can't be the melatonin.
But
It's
what
'cause
else could it be?
it's that
Am
we're
I just knackered?
yeah, you're too busy. We're both too busy.
I feel like this. I feel jittery. I feel like I could walk in London Fields in a cardigan.
Well, yeah, maybe you just need to do that. Often a walk is really all you
Yeah.
need.
Feel jittery.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to fight, but also want to die.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Walk for sure.
Yeah.
But it's all going to be okay.
Oh no, absolutely. Woo! The wife's there. Oh, she's found it. Hey. She's looking at the bookshelf. Bill is looking at the bookshelf.
Bill's looking fine.
Bill's thrown it back. They're my
Um
man. They're my man.
do you want to do weirdest food craving?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I actually do want to talk about this. What is one thing in your fridge that you'll dash off? I'll absolutely smash a packet of honey roast ham. Just like I was cooking sausage sandwiches today and I was just dashing off ham.
Dashing off ham. Mine is
Jambon.
any cured meats, chorizo, Parma ham, honey roast ham,
Ooh.
kimchi's a big one for me.
Ooh. I like vegan cheese, just pouring it in my mouth.
Pouring it, it's liquid.
No, it's like already shaven and grated. Yeah, see that?
My yamming truly peaks late night. I like can't get to sleep, and then I'm like, ugh.
Late night.
Me versus the cupboard come midnight. It's about to get active.
Hot chocolate with a spoon.
Yeah, I'm just yamming peanut butter out the fucking tub.
Really?
Yeah.
That doesn't go out for me. Don't move anything.
Really? It's just
I don't
pure
like to eat
fat.
like at the middle of the night. Like after like 9 p.m. I do get a bit like weird. I could.
Hang on, but you've told me you do food binges before.
Yeah, food binges. I do before like 10.
What is
Because
it?
I can't sleep then. So then it kicks in by 12 and then I'm awake for 2 more hours.
Oh, you're one of the freaks that can't sleep if you eat.
Yeah. Because I'll eat like a whole packet of Oreos and then 3 packets of like those like sweets from Tesco. Like the 3 for £1.
Interesting. Yeah, my friend can't eat a biscuit before bed, otherwise he won't sleep all night.
Yeah, I get it.
I just don't believe you. Like, it's crazy.
I know it never was me, but now it's me.
And I'm on the other end of the spectrum. I often can't fall asleep unless I have food in my stomach. If I didn't have the late night eating, I'd be snatched.
As like an adult now, I can actually go to bed without eating dinner. And that's scaring me because dinner's always been like the constant for me. But now I can actually skip it.
I am both envious of that and I would really like to say that I don't think that's a good thing.
Also, everyone's on Ozempic.
Really?
So many people I know are going on Ozempic.
I've brought it up to my friends and they're like, don't do it.
I don't think you should do it. You're fit.
It's nothing to do with fitness.
What's it to do with then, Gail?
Wait, do you mean fitness as in like I'm attractive
Healthily.
or no, sorry. In a health sense, I exercise enough.
You need to lose weight.
I don't think I need to lose weight, but I think I'd look better if I lost weight. Is the thing. Yeah.
Louis, you're so slim.
I got a bit of a belly.
I've never looked at you and thought that man's got a belly.
No, I know, and I don't think anyone does. It's a purely internal thing, and it's not. But I haven't done it because I'm like, oh, that's a bit too. It's just too much of a statement. It's like.
And also, you can't drink on it.
So I thought your friend who did it.
Yeah.
I was with them and they had a drink.
Yeah, I suppose he does have a drink, but like sometimes when he's on the highest dose, he don't have a drink. But I've got multiple friends on it now.
Would that be the worst thing?
Everyone's on the pen.
Well, my friends were like, it wouldn't be good for you because everyone's like, Louis likes to eat.
Yeah, but that's nice. Eating is like one of life's pleasures.
And it's like you're just taking away.
If I get rid of eating, I've fucked it.
Yeah.
Because then what else have I got?
It's like
a fluffy coffee.
It's not
all I've got.
Well, yeah, really.
Do you know what I mean?
It's like I'm not willing to make the sacrifice to exercise enough or eat healthy enough. I'm not even willing to sacrifice the pleasure I get from drinking. To go on it. Ozempic makes it so easy. I'm not even willing to make that sacrifice. I mean.
Just a natty wine.
Oh. But no, my food cravings are like meat and cured meat and cheese.
Yeah. All right, next point.
I think we should do how we met.
Okay.
Because someone asked it the other day. Are we doing agony aunts today? Or are we not? Oh, they're coming through thick and fast.
Yeah, bloody hell, I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
Agony aunts, yes. I can get them up.
Well...
So we're going to do how we met?
I think so.
Of course.
I think because we're not in our funniest mood today, it'll be nice to do something sweet, you know?
For sure.
Oh, great. We're at 40 minutes already, babe. Brilliant. Okay, so I think I was stopped the other day by a lovely man called Panos. Who messaged in the podcast saying that he really appreciated the podcast because he'd only just begun. He thought it was the message I read out at the end of the episode. If you weren't there, come on. Make it to the end of the episode. Anyway, he asked me how we met. And I thought we'd spoken about it on the podcast before. But I mean, yeah, we obviously like shagged multiple times. No. Although that is a good place to start because your ex at the time, your boyfriend at the time, did think that old Louis did want to fuck because I was liking so many TikToks.
Yeah, because you followed me in like all of my TikToks.
Because
I was like, girl, this is key.
I just thought you were fucking hilarious.
Thank you. That's very kind. Yeah. So how what happened was, I'd seen you about because I actually saw you do one TikTok being like, I'm going to be the first musician that signs to XL who's a TikToker.
God.
I saw that. And then you were coming up, obviously making fun of posh people, so I was like liking. So then I started posting on TikTok. So maybe I was like posting on TikTok for 6 months. I had like 5,000 followers maybe. Now I have 7 million. Joking. And then you followed me and liked a bunch of my stuff, and I said you were like the first TikToker really that like hit me up really. Do you know what I mean? And then my ex at the time was. Well, let's be real. He was relapsing. So I was with a drug addict at the time, and he was in his throes of it. And so at the time, then he started retweeting being an addict. Joking. But at the time, I was going to sessions because he was an addict, and then he wasn't going to sessions because he's a twat, and essentially was like blaming me for everything. And so like he then became like a jealous, vicious person. And so I told him that and the first thing he said is probably wants to fuck you. And I was like, no. But then I was also like, who doesn't? I was also like, well. So then I followed you back, and then we started talking. And I don't really know how it happened, but we were like, we should get a coffee.
You were like, we should make music together. And I was like flattered, because I was like, I don't think anyone's ever asked to make music with me. How do you even know I make music? I listened to your music. I was like, there's no way you've listened to my music and want to make music with me. But I was like, sure.
No, for sure.
Because I thought you were really cool.
And then you sent everything.
Well, then I was like, but I know I'm not going to be able to go into a studio with you and just make music. So I was like, let's get a coffee first.
And then we went to Shoreditch.
And
we had a fucking giggle.
Got a coffee from All Press. Went on a walk.
Yeah, we had an absolute, like, I just remember laughing so much. And just being like, oh, this is lovely. And also kind of like a taste of like what like influencer life could be, or like being on social media life could be. Because I was like, oh, this is what I want. Like I just want to like kiki, get coffee, and then go.
Was I the first person you met through TikTok?
Yeah.
Really?
Through TikTok. I don't know when did we meet? Last year, March, maybe.
Fuck, when was it?
Because I
probably was
originally. Yeah.
No, I think like maybe like more like May or June or something. I feel like it was hot.
I think you were like the first like influencer I met. I went on a date with someone through TikTok before.
Okay.
My friend Harry, and then Harry was the one who introduced me and Bill.
No way.
Yeah, but we went on a date not last year, the year before.
I didn't know you met Harry through TikTok.
Yeah, he went through TikTok, and followed me on Instagram, and asked me on a date. And then we were like,
the pipeline.
We're friends, and then he introduced me to Bill, and that was that.
Oh. So TikTok has really brought you.
Literally, TikTok's changed my life in every single way, and I'm not even joking.
Thank you, TikTok.
Thank you, TikTok. So then we met up, and then we did a session. We did 2 songs in the session, which is crazy.
Die Every Night.
Still love this song. Die every night, leave my soul on the floor. And they do eat, and then
they do.
And then we kind of like not stopped seeing each other, but then we just got busy. And then like in like November or October, you were like, I know we mentioned doing a podcast, but you were like, oh no, I really do think we should do a podcast. And then we met up again. Right?
No, I think we just went fucking.
And then did we just?
We were texting and voice noting a lot. Basically the inspiration for the podcast was like when we did the session together, my friend who I make music with, was leaving. Yeah. And you came as he left, and you were like, where are you going? And he was like, oh, I'm going to like a birthday. It's like a beer Olympics or something. And you were like, what the fuck is that? And I was like, watching Will try to explain what a beer Olympics is, and I was like, wait, I'm seeing dollar signs. So that was
kind. People talking to trans people.
Yeah. Me teaching you about weird straight-isms, and you teaching me about weird
Umberly Sophie songs.
Yeah.
I remember. I'm like, have you heard this one? You're like, no.
Shake, make it go down. I still play that regularly.
Yeah, so good.
And then that was the initial inspiration for the podcast. But to be honest, I think that is like a backdrop to like sometimes like the conversation we have.
Yeah.
I think more so it's about pop culture, and it's about like nonsense.
And I think also as well, what was really
it's about relationships as well a lot, and love.
We just decided to be friends.
Yeah.
That was literally it. Like, I don't... Like, we were friends, obviously, but, like, this year we're like, right, let's be besties and see each other weekly and monetize
And
it.
it worked. It's
You're
great.
here, so... That was so stupid. But yeah, that's kind of how we met.
And it's kind of blossomed. And then I think we're due in February of next year. Yeah.
So Lou's pregnant.
And then we've got like a date locked in on Tebe for like the second bank holiday of May.
Yeah.
And I'm
it's
just
a quadruple wedding. It's me, Bill, you,
and Fiona Bruce from the BBC News.
From Fiona Bruce from BBC News. Yeah.
And yeah, that's how we met.
Yeah. Some agony aunts, sis.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I wouldn't have it any other way.
I wouldn't either.
Can I have a fucking cigarette while we do some agony aunts?
Yeah, go on, girl.
I wanna feel good emotion. Guys, if you want to laugh, listen to the Youngblood album. It is really funny.
So me and Bill did we had a meal, like that meal on Monday that I was telling you about with all my friends. And just because it's next to the Agony Aunts, and we thought it'd be really funny, what would be really funny to send Zoe and Laura after they were all saying thank you for such a good night, was just a video of me and Bill kissing. But it wasn't very funny because it's like us fully getting off. Do you want to see it?
Yeah. Oh, you're filming it yourself. I thought it was going to be someone filming you.
Right, one like and we'll put it on Patreon. joking. That is so... It's horrible, I can't watch it. But kind of nice, love. Anyway.
I kiss any videos.
Because we were watching I Kissed a Boy and we were like, I bet we can kiss nicer than that. Turns out we can't. Shout out the boys from I Kissed a Boy.
What's wrong with me that I find any kissing scene in any movie gross?
Oh, I don't know. I love a snog.
Oh, no, I love to snog. Don't get me wrong.
Okay, 20 by non-binary TBBL. NBTBBL in brackets. I keep necking it with bi.
Wait, sorry, what?
I'm really confused.
NB?
They're a non-binary person with a TBBL. So a non-binary TBBL. But
They go, is that a TBB, like a Brazilian butt lift?
I don't know. I keep necking it on with bi men who prefer men, yet I am femme. Please help. Well, if they're bi, then it's fine. No?
I'm lost.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't do that one.
Yeah. Skip.
Cut. Sorry.
Hi Sarah, my flatmate is scumbled to the great scabies plague and my cat won't stop pissing on my carpet. Am I hexed? How can I make this about myself? We're both huge fans of the pod BTW, so he might see this if it's read out.
Your cat's pissing on the carpet?
And their mate has succumbed to the great scabies plague. And they're wondering if they're hexed.
What does hexed mean?
Like cursed by like a witch.
Wow. Look at you, spiritualist.
I know, I grew up spiritualist, guys.
I know, babe.
Oh my god. Have I spoke about that?
Quite early on, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll speak about it more if you want that.
Yeah. What do you do about a friend with scabies and a cat pissing on the carpet? How do you make this about yourself?
What do you live with them? Because if it's scabies, you might have to start getting a bit weird.
What is scabies?
It's like that skin bug thing. You don't want scabies. My scabies story is I never had scabies. Just changed my moisturiser and it looked like I had scabies. So then I bought loads of £50 worth of scabies medications, putting it on my legs, and it wasn't going away. So I called up my doctor and sent them a photo, and he was like, "If you change your moisturiser," I said yes, and they were like, "Stop using it because that is not scabies." And then I stopped using it, and it wasn't scabies, but I'd already spent £50 on scabies medication.
What was the moisturiser?
It was Nivea coconut one.
That does sound yum.
It was a parfum that ruined my skin.
The what?
The parfum.
Is that, were you like allergic to it?
Or like the perfume in it, yeah, probably.
Oh, the parfum. Sorry, I'm being useless.
No,
what's hexed? What's scabies? What's parfum? May as well not be here. This is like
That's alright.
we need a license on podcasting equipment.
We do.
So
are they hexed? Yeah or nah?
No.
No.
You're not. You're funny.
We laughed. I
didn't get about 3 things in your message, but
we laughed.
That's because I'm an idiot.
Someone bruised my nipples. Any tips? 29. I'm feeling smexual, non-binary, bear dick.
Here we go.
This is Depeche Load. Just so everyone know. But she did it on her personal account because she's personal. But this is Depeche Load. If you don't know what Depeche Load is, it's the best meme page in London.
Yeah, for sure.
We love you, and they're actually the funniest bastard in the whole wide world.
And very sweet.
An incredibly nice bear. Non-binary bear.
What do you do about?
I'm a bear.
I'm a tiny little bear. What do you do about bruised nipples? Don't know. Never got them.
Savlon. Pseudocreme.
Although someone did suck my nipples recently.
Did you love? I didn't like it until I started taking hormones.
I don't know if I need to give it more of a chance and just give it more time, but I do have a lot of hair on my chest, so I was like, there's no way.
Yes.
There's no way you can be enjoying that. Didn't have a debrief about that aspect of it, so, but I'm open to it.
How did it feel?
It felt cool.
Mighty real. I feel real. Mighty real.
You make me feel
mighty real. I feel real.
How does one
When
get their
you
nipples
touch me.
bruised? Like really fucking
Clamps. Hoover. A Hoover.
Pseudocreme, Savlon, deep heat.
Yeah.
Mix it up. Pour some Sprite in there. Codeine. Right as rain.
Okay. What is a good job for a tranny? I don't know what to do.
What are you? And any other info? I mean, I just want to say.
DJ.
I was gonna say whatever you're good at, like.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, do that.
The fact you're trans shouldn't mean you shouldn't go for
music
any
producer.
sort of job. Yeah, but fucking hell, the trans music producers are fucking
Yeah.
sick.
Have you thought about downloading Ableton?
The trans producer Fruity Loops overlap. Crazy. I've never used Fruity Loops.
I never used Fruity Loops. That's surprising because you're such a good grime producer.
Me?
Yeah.
You taking the piss?
No, being really serious.
It was just like, have you? Maybe Sue really hasn't ever listened to my music.
You might listen to it. It's drill, right?
The old stuff could be classified as something not too far from a grime instrumental, maybe.
22 female. Should I go on a third date with a 32-year-old? No.
22 female. Should I go on a date with a 33-year-old?
A third date with a 32-year-old? No.
What?
No.
If it was good.
32-year-old want with a 22-year-old?
Yeah, it's a big age gap.
Nothing. Freak. Final. No, I think no. If it's just a sex, fine. No, sorry. 22. Think where you were at 22. Would you?
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. Everything will be alright.
21. 21. Lesbian Derby Diva. How do I improve my avoidant attachment style? I've been with my GF for 2 years and it's impacting our relationship. Thank you, straight and diva.
From the top.
How do they improve their attachment style because it's affecting their relationships and they're avoidant attached? Babe, you need to look at yourself and start putting work into yourself.
You need to read Women Who Love So Much.
And you've watched it straight, diva.
No, wait, okay.
No.
We.
Run that back.
Okay, your avoidant attachment style is ruining your not ruining, maybe a bit strong. Is affecting your relationship. God, where to even start? You need to go to the root cause of your avoidant attachment style.
What are you scared of?
What are you scared of? Are you scared of being loved? Are you scared of the commitment aspect? You need to go to the root cause because I don't think... Well, I mean, first off, just don't listen to anything we say because why would you listen to us?
Yeah.
But secondly, I don't think with any more context we can really give you more... Or I don't feel like I can give you more than you need to go to why the root cause has brought you to this point. But also... Everyone has their fucking issues, and your partner probably has something wrong with them as well.
Yeah, like a broken arm.
Yeah, or like limp dick or something.
Yeah.
So I would encourage working through it together if they can tolerate that. Maybe they're like, oh my god, for the last time, could you just clean up the dishes, please, or something. But work through it together. Acknowledge that everyone has their faults in a relationship. And you shouldn't go through it alone. And diagnose the root cause.
That was really beautiful.
Anything else to add?
No.
You've been listening to Straight Diva.
Straightest diva on the planet.
Yes, sir.
Did you like it? Did you like it?
What would you rate it?
Did you love it? Did you hate it?
You're the best. You're the best. What should I review next? Hit the like if you liked. And
See you at Glastonbury.
see you at Glastonbury. Oh, should we do a?
Oh yeah.
Should we try do an episode the Monday after?
Yeah. You're not going to be well.
I'm not going to be well, and I may bail, but it might be really funny.
Then yes.
Okay.
I love you. Bye.